everyone. Happy Wednesday. I want to give a shout out to a couple of people in my life, and if you're listening, you know who you are. Like I said last week, I was not in a good place, and it is so refreshing to have people reach out and say, hey, I noticed you were in a good place. What can I do to help? You know, it's not, don't get me wrong when I say this, it's not always about preaching or speaking the word or laying on hands or healing. But sometimes it's just about, listen, I'm there for you. What do you need? How can I help? And that is love. Proverbs chapter 18 and verse 4 says, words of wisdom are like a fresh flowing brook. I want you to, I was going for a walk yesterday, and across the street from the church, across the street from my office right out here, there's an entire slope of rock. It's a rock wall slope, and everything's melting from above, and so there's water steadily dripping down. And I saw this massive rock this big or so, and the way the water was flowing over it just made me stop and take it in. And it's like, God knows that rock. God knows the water's flowing over that rock. And it was beautiful. And I could see the glory of God in that simple thing. And that's what he's saying. Words of wisdom are like a fresh flowing brook. Words of wisdom are a simple thing if you will stop, appreciate, and see God's glory in them. The most important aspect I would say to that is stop. See, wisdom needs to be pondered. Wisdom needs to be meditated on. Wisdom needs to be considered, not just a flight of fancy in one ear and out the other. Stop and ponder. What is God trying to show you today? Like deep waters that spring forth from within, bubbling up on the inside with understanding. See, and that's just it. When you dwell on the words of wisdom in Scripture, it comes out of you. And I've said this before. You want to know what someone believes? Listen what comes out of them. Because you can memorize Scripture. You can read Scripture. But if it's here and not here, it's what comes out of here that matters. Is God coming out or are you coming out? Ponder. God bless.